Hey, Eileen. Sneaking up on live, I think. Hang on. Where am I? Gotta refresh. Refresh my own self. Hey, y'all. Hey, Dorothy. Eileen. Jen. Pam. Alright, sneaking up on it myself here. Can you guys see me? Because I don't see myself yet. Oh, good. Okay. Then hello. Hang on one second while I get my, I don't know what the hell's happening here on my side. Hey, Denise. Murda, hi. Okay, well, I'll just run off my camera software. The hell with it. So, I thought I'd squeak in another stream tonight before the holidays kick off and get a little bit crazier than they are, if that's possible. I hope everybody's pretty much set and ready to go for your holiday. I have been off. Friday was my last day until the 5th. Thank you, Jesus. So, I'm enjoying the break. Dave took a lot of that time off with me, and we've run errands the last couple of days and got some things done, and I was kind of caught up. So I thought, what the heck? Let me get another stream in. This might be my last one for the year. I'm not sure. Hey, Jane. Clean up my little bit of a mess here. So I thought what I would do is show you what I've done to with my tiles. I found these project boxes. They're real thin. They're, I don't know if you can see how thin they are. About a half, maybe an inch thick, but they're like a 12 by 12 scrap paper box. And I found these at Michael's, and everything was on sale. So I got 3 of them. And actually, I only got 3 because that's all they had. But I did order, Eileen, the containers for the link that you sent me to try those. And with all the packages coming in and out, because I do all online shopping for Christmas, Dave thought they were empty containers that I took something out of. Threw the sons of bitches away. Ah! Bless his heart. Just trying to keep up with the load that's on him. So I was looking and looking. I said, babe, have you seen these containers? He said, oh, yep, I did. They're in the bottom of the recycle bin. And when I got out there, every one of them had been crushed because they're kind of flimsy. I thought, damn it. So anyway, I had to run in Michael's for something the other day, and I just happened to whiz by the containers, and I got 3 of these. So I have one with colored tiles, one with the silver and gold metallics, and one black and white. So that's how I've sorted it. And I started this week doing some additional texture and beading on my tiles, just to kick it up a little bit of a notch. Let's see, can you guys see that? I've added some, let me see if I can zoom with this baby here. Hold on. There you go. You can see a little bit more of what's going on in there. Oop, hello. Yeah. So I added those beads. I made a little, took a little skewer and made a channel in the clay while it was unbaked. So I got all my different colored tiles in here. Of all different sorts, shapes, colors, and all that kind of good stuff. And then I have my box of my, all the metallic goodies. And these are all, almost all in black clay. There's some on white. But that's all that goodness in here. And then I have a black and white box, which I don't have that many in, but I need to take some of these out tonight that I will use. Grab a few little bits while I'm in here snooping around. Yeah, the text ones came out of a stamp. They're inked with a rubber stamp. Grab some different shapes and sizes of those. That'll kind of hold me for now. Oh, come on, Pamela. This takes up a itty bitty little bit of room. Oh, don't follow me, honey. I'll drag you down with me. And then here's what I was working on today for the piece that I want to make today. So these I've done a little bit differently. These lighter ones. I have baked white clay. And hey Brenda. Hey Janet. I used this Jo Sonia's what is that called? Raindrop. It's one of her background colors in the, it's a special series. What the hell is that called? Oh, I got poo-pooed for saying hell on one of my videos. Good Lord. Raindrop. Oh yeah, so maybe let me make a disclaimer. If you're just watching me for the first time and your sensitivities are offended by someone that may say hell or damn or even the crazy S-word shit here and there, a random son of a bitch perhaps, or if I see a penis in my work. If any of those things offend you, you might want to ditch watching this recorded video on YouTube now and save us some time. Yes, I had a viewer write to me and tell me how they are offended that I said the word hell and want to know why I can't just say heck. Because I wanted to say hell, I guess. I don't know. Didn't think it was that big a deal. But apparently, so, there you go. Everybody knows. But anyway, I painted them, the blank white tiles that were cooked, with this raindrop color. And then I took a baby wipe and wiped them back. So, that's how they came out. And I really like that. And even this one, I don't know if you can tell, I have a strip of beads in there. Trying to catch the light a little bit. I put tone-on-tone beads on this one. Just to be different. And this one I painted on and put a little gold, orange, three-dimensional something on it. These, I painted a flat tile and then I stamped on it. So I have, yeah, it's really a nice, muted, soft teal. I did 2 canvases in this color that you guys have probably seen me post about or on my Facebook page. One's actually in my Etsy shop for sale. And I love this color. And I thought, you know what, instead of just all pigments, I'm going to go ahead and paint some of these and see what I come up with. So I also use Nickel Azo Gold, and I've done the same thing, paint and wipe some of these back. But some of these, this one was plain, and I painted it, stamped it, and then I put a row of beads in the middle of that one in a little channel. Yeah, this is the quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. And I did several like that where I added the little turquoise beads. I'm going to work those in the design. And then I did some with this teal colored, I think this is colored. Yeah, Dorothy, it's acrylic. It's by Jo Sonio. Jo Sonia. It's her background colors. I get it at Dick Blick, and it's in the potting. What is it called? It's not on here, but there's a series of paints she has. They're called like potting room colors. Potting. It's like a plant. They're all floral based kind of colors, but this one are garden kind of colors. This one's raindrop, and I really like this. It's acrylic. It's very opaque, kind of a matte finish, but I love that color. So I just painted those and then wiped them off. These I just used the turquoise clay, and all I added was some pigments to the top of those. And this was one of my stamps. What the hell's that called? Zendangle stamp. And I just cut little slices of that up. So I'll incorporate some of those. And then I like this design. I had this stamp and I forgot I had it. So I was making, I had some gold paint out on my palette. So I put just metallic gold paint on there and wiped those down. So they have kind of a little shimmer on there. Kind of stayed in low spots a little bit more. Right? So these are the ones that I'm mainly going to work with tonight. I do believe. Oh, here's another one. I put little orange seed beads. That design of the stamp has a little circle that indents right there. So I just dropped a little bead in those, and I dropped a little bead in those. They look kind of pink, but they were kind of coral beads. They don't really go with the whole scheme of things here. But and then some I added little micro beads too in the channels of the design. That's a silver one, and I oh, here we go. This one I just added a tone-on-tone micro bead too. I think I could make tiles and make all these boxes with about 3 or 4 stamps instead of my whole cabinet full of stamps. It's ridiculous. But I go to the same one all the time, same several all the time. I just love that tribal geometric look. And like these, I know you guys have seen me use these, you know, every time. It's a long stamp that's got all these different designs on it. Well, I turned it and I cut it vertical instead of sideways where the designs are. I cut a vertical strip out of it and got all these little different bits on each one where I thought was kind of cool. So, all right, let me get started here. I did start to prep my surface ahead of time so you guys didn't have to watch me gesso a frame and watch it dry. These are some of the white ones that are, I guess they're, I don't know if they're called bisque now, but they're baked white clay that have the impression, and I'm waiting for me to do something to. Put them in my white box. And get some of this stuff out of my way. I know I'll need some stuff out of here. I'll leave that one on top. So, let me pull this camera back a little bit. There we go. This box, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you would have seen this box. I made it the other day. I put it up on Etsy, and one of my friends bought it like immediately as soon as she saw it go up there. But it's really cute, black and white. And I painted the legs and stamped them. And each side has a little saying on there with something black and white, right? All that kind of good stuff. And I had this little tile with the head of it coming up off the edge. And I took it to work to show one of my girlfriends, and she said, "Oh, that's cute." Grabbed it by this, snapped the freaking crown off of her. She thought it was a handle. But anyway, I was able to patch it up, put a little towel on the back there for like a reinforcement, and then I'll just refund her money and give her the damn box. Oh, she saw it for a friend of hers is coming out of rehab, and she liked all the words around the box. She thought they'd mean something to her. So I'll give her the box. But anyway, yeah, there you go. That's what happened. Actually, let me put this damn thing somewhere. Oop, I said damn. Let's put this somewhere so I don't further damage it, because that could happen. Okay, so move this little tray of tiles over here. And this is the little frame that I'm going to paint. You can hang it either landscape or portrait with the different hooks that are on the back. And it's got a recessed face to it. I've already gessoed it with 2 coats, and I've put the mastic. Still feels a little cold. I'm going to hit that with the dryer a little bit. Let that dry a teeny bit. And then I think I'll paint it gold so it kind of goes with all this stuff. Okay, let me do this little quick. Heat gun. Has anybody heard from Paula or seen her on lately? I haven't seen her for a while, and I was hoping to catch the stream she did with my stencils that Sherry from iStencils sent her to use, to demo. And apparently she did it, but I think somebody told me there was an issue that night, and she wasn't able to record it, so I did miss it. I was just curious to see what she did with them. I knew it would have been fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I think I'm going to paint this all over in gold. Actually, this edge here I think I'm going to leave white, and I'll go back with my black paint and checkerboard that, I think, at the end. Okay, good enough. Which way is the top? There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get a coat of paint on the inside of this. And I'm just using Golden's Iridescent Gold Fine Fluid Acrylic. That's all that is. Let me find an appropriate brush. Oh, Lord, all these damn brushes. Oh, I said the D word. Oh, Lord. Okay, get some gold down here. And I'm going to go up the sides of this recessed area with gold. So that'll put a little interior frame on this one. I did another one this size. You guys probably saw. Remember the one eyeball girl? The girl with the one eyeball, and then I put the eyeball little embellishment with the stones and the dangles on it on the bottom of the frame. Remember that one? It's laying right over here. If you don't remember it, I can show you if you're so inclined to want to see it, but so is anybody traveling for the holiday? You know, I don't know, Pam. I don't use those sponges very much for the fluid acrylics because they're kind of pricey and you lose a lot in the sponge. So and for some reason I just like slapping paint with a brush. Probably would be faster. I didn't want to use too big of a brush because going up these sides I didn't want to get gold all over it, which I already have done. Ugh. And And I didn't want one too big so that I could get in these corners of this recessed area here. Oh, how far away does your mom live, Jean? Oh, 2.5 hours, okay. We are just going to my brother's, who's just across town. They came here for Thanksgiving, so we'll go there. His mother-in-law wasn't doing so well again. We have to try to keep her home. That's Janine's mom. You guys remember we talked about Janine, my sister-in-law that passed away 4 years ago? She still lives with Skip, and he takes care of her. And she was fine for Thanksgiving, and she's not been feeling so great, so we'll keep her home and go there. I'm not sure about a roller pan because this mastic that I have down here, you probably can't see it, but there's a lot of texture in that. You can see it on the gold, where the gold's picking up. See some of that stuff? And a roller would just leave a lot of white spots all over the place. So this is what I found I like to use. And just slap her on there with a brush. And this one lets me get up in these corners and everything too. Hey, Jamie. Hi, y'all. What are you knitting, Jean? That's one thing I've never done. Well, I did when I was a kid with my grandmother. She was teaching me a little bit, but good Lord. We're talking about 50 years ago. You made a hat in one day? That sounds fast to me. I guess I'm knowing my ability or lack thereof when it comes to knitting or crocheting or any of that good stuff. My grandmother that I was talking about taught me. She used to crochet quilt squares while she watched TV, and she didn't even watch her hands. She just whipped them out, and they came out perfect every time. She used to, I remember when we were kids, and Neil Armstrong took his first step. She was crocheting, and she was making I forget if it was my quilt or my brother's, or Afghan rather. She made us, each of the kids, an Afghan, and she tied a little, granny, I guess they're granny squares. Granny was making them, and they were square, so I'm going to assume they were granny squares. um, when he took his first step on the moon, she stopped and she took a different color thread and made a little bow on the stitch that she was working on when he first stepped foot on the moon, just to, you know, symbolize it. Which I always thought was like such a big deal when I was a little kid. Like, oh, I remember that. Nanny was making this square when she did my quilt when he walked on the moon. I was very easily entertained as a child. Yeah, still am. Woo! Okay. This mastic is difficult to get a decent coverage on. Okay, good enough. Now, with all that gold on the edge, I'm wondering, do I paint the whole edge gold, or I think, you know, I think I'm going to go back with white later and checkerboard it like I talked about, because I do like me some checkerboards. So that's good enough now to get me started. Of course, now I wasted all that paint. Yeah, long time ago. When I was a kid, she used to make me dresses and a lot of the clothes that I actually wore. Okay, I'm going to hit this with a little bit of heat gun. Pardon the buzz. All right. Now I thought about putting a piece that's going to hang, like come off the top of this, like my box that got broken. Haven't learned yet, but actually this is going to go on a wall, so less likely that somebody comes in and picks it up by the handle. And I did make this large piece the other day. And I left the whole stamp. It's that word stamp that I do all my text words with. The inspirational words. It's black tile, and I went over it with platinum and some gold pigments. I thought about if I put that up there and then had some sort of a something other. Yeah. It's still not, it's not tall enough. Or maybe not. Leading you astray. This might be too big for this piece. And my idea doesn't sound so good now. It's still too deep. You know, two of these might even bring it flush to be that deep. I wonder if I could do that. Oh yeah, Dorothy, your long lost twin. Now that would lay on there pretty well. Do I dare? And that's with putting tiles underneath of this to boost it up, because it's, I don't think, you know what, I think that would not be long term probably the way to go. So I'm going to put this one back in here. I have a little one. I could put this one up there and one down there as a little, oh, that's kind of interesting way to have some sort of a, I think I'm going to do that. I think I will. I think I will. I made this one the other day, and I'm undecided about this black rub and buff. I have a couple of the golds and a silver one, and I thought, you know what, black would be kind of cool to be able to add black on some of these, because I don't have a black pigment. I don't even know if they really make one. They probably do. Anyway, but I did this stamp, which I really like this stamp, and then it was black tile, black clay, and then I put pale gold all over it. And then I came back with the black rub and buff to hit the high points for the texture. And that's kind of cool. Oh, that almost fits all the way across. But then you have the problem of filling in all these little jiggy jags on there, which I could fill with beads, perhaps. Or push that there. Oh, Queen Pam. 3 Pams are on the chat. Well, there's got to be one way to distinguish them, and if one's Queen Pam, that's one. You got to come up with names for the Pam Cake and Pamela. And there you go. Now I don't know which the hell one's which because I'm not paying much attention, but there you know. Okay, I'm going to get some of my, ooh, I like this one too. I like that one. I don't want to put too many big pieces in this, ooh, I like that one though. In this, you know, it's kind of a small piece. And I'll take a couple of these out of here. Throw a little papa in there when I get down to it. That's a good one. All right, let's throw some of those on there. All right, now let's go back and grab the tiles that I actually, oops, hello. Oh, hello, computer. Hope you guys are still there, because I just went completely blank. Like dark. Oh, won't that suck if I totally lost you guys. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Gotta go through my password again. And we're back. Or I'm back. You guys probably didn't go anywhere. Seasickness. You have little faith. I'm here. There we go. Okay, who knows what happened. I think my, just timed out or something. Who the hell knows? Alright, let's get some of these down here. I do want to use some of these orange ones with the beads in them. I'm just throwing them out there now. I like this one. Here's the turquoise ones with beads. So how many of you guys have taken to starting to play and make your own turquoise beads? I mean, turquoise beads. Good God. Polymer clay tiles. I know a couple people I'm friends with on Facebook have been sharing some things they've been making. I'm not sure about that one there. Yeah, Jen, I like those orange ones too. They're that quinacridone nickel azo gold. Okay, what the hell am I doing here, people? Shouldn't be that hard to get started. It's a small piece. Oops. Now, is that in the middle? More or less. Haven't had a stroke. I'm reading the stream. Oh, cool. That's cool, Kat. Kat. Making the tray and they're altered a box top. That's cool. Groovy. I'm going to click in a little bit because that picture looks a little bit far away. Let's see. Is that any better? Yeah, it is like putting a puzzle piece together, for sure. I'm just gonna figure out where to start. This is such a long, skinny shape. It really it's kind of limiting as far as how what I can put together here. I did, Jean. Upon your advice, I did. I downloaded that app, and then I thought, now I got to figure out how to use the damn thing. And I'd forgotten about it when I streamed the last time. I thought, what is this little plus and minus sign in my computer, on my camera screen? I've never, I mean on the computer, but my camera software on my computer. But what the heck is that? And then I thought, oh my, it's automatically doing it. I don't have to do anything. And there we were. Let's see, now do I want to put this in here? Maybe I do. Maybe I want to butt that up in there. It's going to be a pain in the arse, I can tell you right now. That's what's going to happen. All of those little angles. I'll be ready to shoot myself. Hey, Lisa. Since this one's kind of small, I don't want to prematurely glue anything down that I will be sorry for having done as we get further into the process, because once she's on there, she's on there. I can't decide about this piece right here. Yeah, we'll have to make some triangular pieces, but that's the trick, making them just the right size for, you know, for all the little wedges that I'm going to find along the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is going to be hard to work around, Merle. Even this piece right here and down here will be, but I think they're kind of like iconic shapes to put on there, if that's the right word. Probably not, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and glue down the shapes, oops, hello, that I know I'm going to put at the top and the bottom. We'll get it going that way. I have to commit, or it's just a living puzzle that'll never be solved. Yeah, Dave and I went out, ran some errands earlier, and I thought, oh, we need to go home. This is not going to end well. People are getting to that crazy stage. Kind of takes all the Christmas spirit out of it, I can tell you that much. My goal is, while I'm off all this time, well, I have a few commission things that I have to do. But am I doing that now? No. Yeah, we're right by a mall. Hang on. J.M. Gibbs. Are you Columbia, Maryland? Do I know you? Oh, South Carolina. Okay. Because we live near Columbia, Maryland. Not in Columbia, Maryland. And we are near a mall also that happens to coincidentally have a casino now. And it is landlocked over there when you get anywhere near it now. On a good day, let alone, you know, add all the Christmas shopping to the mall. It's a little psycho. Ooh, that kind of goes up there nicely, but I think I need color up there. And that's just a smidge too big. Oh no, there we go. Oh, got her in there. Okay. I'm going to go with that right there. Get some of that color up here as well. Okay. Let's see, what can I put in there? Alright, you have to make some tricky cuts now around this. Where the hell did I put my razor? There it is. Let's see, am I eyeballing it? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, definitely a maybe. Take a little bit more off of there. Haha, there we go. I'm really close to our Michaels too, Jen. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. It's good when I need something in a hurry. Bad when I don't need anything. It's sitting right there looking at me. Oh, shipwreck beads. I don't know it, but I've heard of it. And I've seen pictures. That would have been bad when I was doing jewelry. Now, I could survive it. Alright, I'm just going to leave that gap in there. And wait for beads to fill that in. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, will you go over here somewhere? Little tile? I'll shove you right over there, my friend. Oh my gosh. All those stores all in one place. Joann's, Tuesday Morning, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. Sweet Moses. That is dangerous. You are asking for trouble, girl. I really like this stamp that I found that apparently I've had for a while. See the designs on those? Aren't they cool? The one in gold. It's a big unmounted sheet. Me a likey. It might be too close to this other gold and silver piece. Oh, all these options and no decision. Lordy. I put that little piece right there. Good night, Dorothy. Merry Christmas. Should I bring that in again? All right, let's see. I think I need some more black. All right, let's see what we got here. Too big, too big. Do you guys remember, gosh, I don't remember her name, but she had a website and sold stamps and spray inks of her own brand, and it was called Stamp Zia. Stamp Z-I-A. And I got some of her stamps. Actually, this is one of those stamps. That's what made me think about it. But she had some really cool stamps, and she's gone. It's just everything's gone. Oh, really, Denise? You took a class with Zia, Stamp Zia, at the Queen's Ink. That had to be before my day, so I never remember her going there, which is highly possible because I only discovered them a few years ago, actually, myself, when I got into doing this stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of her sprays, Eileen, and really different colors. I really like them. And I bet her classes were awesome. Her art that she had on her gallery was gorgeous. And I would like to have some more of her stamps now that I'm doing this, because they were kind of my style. Okay. Some of those. Yeah, that was before my time there, then 7 or 8 years ago. For sure. I never have enough space. I don't care how big my space is. It is not possible that it's enough. Now, Denise, you're in New Jersey. I take it by your name. Do you come down often to the Queen's Ink for classes? Oh, cool. I wonder what happened to her. Did she just, like, her store go out of business, or? Yes, I remember, and she had some round sheets of paper. I remember I had gotten some of that. Still have it somewhere. Oh, okay, Denise. They get some really good instructors in there at the Queen's Ink. Yeah, it's a great store. It really is. Oh, hang on. I'm going to click on this link, guys. I'll be right back. I want to grab that while I can if she's still around. Changed her name on me, did she? Huh. Okay, let's see what we got here. Zena Clark. Huh. I will definitely be looking her up just to see if it's the same stuff. I will, for sure. Can believe it. Alright, so I got a whole lot of nothing happening here. Let me get these out of my way. I think I've boxed myself in a corner here. Alright. The orientation of this. Yeah, this one isn't really a box. This is just a wall, like a wall hanging. It's a frame. It can go either portrait. I'm trying to tip it over so you can see the hangers, and you can't really see them. But it's got hangers on the back where you can hang it portrait or landscape. And I am going to attack it this way. Go ahead and put this one down here. I'm going to put the small one at the bottom and the matching one at the top. And kind of work from there. Is that in the middle? Close enough. Oops, I just noticed I'm out of the frame. See you, Jamie. Merry Christmas. Hope you've been a good girl and get everything you wanted from Santa. If I do, Santa ain't been watching. All right. It's like the fire marshal's in control. Somebody comes in, somebody's going out. Do I want that long one there? Or no? Yep, a little bit too small, or too big rather. Huh. Surely there's one that's just right. Actually, I'm going to put that one right there. It just became just right. It gets to a point where you can try 100 tiles in all these different configurations, and you're basically just treading water until you make a commitment and glue one of those suckers down. Oh, how many is too many? I don't know. I have one in the morning, and then that's all I have, and I pretty much drink almost all water for the end of the day. I mean, through the day. Occasionally, I'll drink a diet soda. Usually if we go out or something. But I drink water like a freaking camel. I do. Great advice, Sonia. Yep, when you feel like you're going down, too much coffee. I love to have a cup of coffee in the evening, but I never drank it because for years I had insomnia, really bad insomnia. And don't you know, I weaned myself off of one of my meds I've been on for years, that you do actually have to wean off of. Been sleeping like a baby ever since, and God bless me, knock on wood. I hope nothing I'm saying changes that. But good Lord, what a relief that is when you don't sleep, and don't sleep, and don't sleep. Oh, that feels so good to sleep. And get a sound sleep, you know? You know, this seemed like it was going to be easy, but... Oh, cool. I'll have to check them out, Denise. I thought with a limited palette that this would be easier, but I'm finding not so much. Not so much. I don't know if my brain's just not firing on all cylinders or what my problem is, but I don't feel like I'm moving very fast at this today. Not that it's a race by any means, but I think I am overthinking it. Yeah, Pamela, when I was taking this med, I would go up to 10 days of getting an hour to 2 hours of sleep a night. Talk about dragging some ass. Oh, Lord. I would fight every morning to get back up out of bed. And just like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I got to do this. And it makes for a long day. I can tell you that right now. But then by the end of the night, there I would be. Not sleeping again. Thought, you got to be kidding me, people. You must be kidding me. But I'm going to move this one out of the way because I don't think I'm going to use that one. I know, it was killing me. I was just... And then, come to find out, maybe 2 years ago, I had my knee scoped. And after surgery, my oxygen was so low, they wouldn't let me leave. And sent me for a sleep study. And I've been on a CPAP machine ever since. But my oxygen was down to 64 when I slept. And I had one episode of not breathing at least 10 seconds every minute. So not only was I not sleeping, I wasn't breathing and getting in any oxygen, so I was oxygen deprived and sleep deprived. And you know, still dragging it up to get up and go to work every day. And I thought, oh, Lord, something ain't right here. And, you know, so I was right. Something was not right. Yeah, you guys are right. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain's not firing right now, to tell you the truth. But I'm just going to start slapping and gluing. You'd be surprised how many people... Yes, $5.24 for the 8-ounce block of black Sculpey 3 is a really good price. Where is that? That is a good price. I think they're $7.99 at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I've gotten them online for a little bit less. Yeah, my insurance pays for my CPAP and all my supplies too, thank God. Oh, on Blitzy. Yeah, that was a good buy. I'll have to run out there and check when I get done the stream because I need some more. What's the difference between a narcolepsy machine and a CPAP? Do you know? I do not know. Yeah, CPAP is positive pressure. That's what it stands for, continuous positive air pressure. Trivia night. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Sonia, put your link to your channel out there. Hey, Lou Jean. How are ya? Oh, I'm telling you what, it really helped me. I love my CPAP. Can't hardly wait to strap that puppy on at night. It's actually, I've grown to where it's like comforting. It's like comforting to me to put it on. Alright, let's start slapping some shit down here. Oh, I said the S word. Oh, gonna get another bad comment. Patty, any stamp you might like. Oh, Lord, girl, what are you doing to me? I have it. I have that stamp, actually. I have the brush in my mouth, too, which is why I sound like an idiot. Yeah, it's a great stamp. I actually have that. And I have it because when I first saw it, Laurie Micah had one at the class she taught at the Queen's Ink when I first took her class. So, yeah, I got that idea from Laurie. All right, you know what I'm just like too, I don't know what I am, too something. I'm going to start slapping shit down. Oops, said it again. I hear that if for Amazon Prime, whatever's in your cart on Christmas Eve, Santa Claus will bring you. It might be a rumor. I don't know, but I'm going to work with that. I'm holding on to that notion. That's a really cool stamp. It makes great black and white textiles. No. Denise, there really isn't a Santa Claus. Keep that to yourself. If only. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be lovely. If that were the case, my dear. Ay, 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 ay. The glue's getting all boogered up. Boogered up, it's a very technical term. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand. You know, it's that specialized that not everybody knows what it means, but it's true. Oh, cool, Eugene, you got it. Great, I'm glad you got it. Thank you so much. I hope it brings you luck. Laughing is good. Okay. Too much black and white together. Maybe I'll put you there on the border. Oh, you know, there's some days when you just shouldn't be turned loose with a glue brush and tiles when your mind is not into it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what we got here. Glued down, glued down. I think everything on here is glued. Yep. That's my glue test. Turn it over and dump it, see if it sticks. The tiles are addictive. I've been making a lot of this coloration lately, where I cover it's black and I just cover it with pale gold, and then take my platinum and hit the high spots. Love that. That one looks kind of crooked. Is that just my eyeball? Maybe it's an optical contusion. I think it needs a little... Oh Lord, you guys are trying to make me spend my money on stamps. Have it. Ha! I got that one too. Oh, that should tell you. Yeah, that's a fun one. I actually have that one too. Nice try though. That seems a little bit better. Yeah, at least that's straight. Do I put that there? Put you right there. That's not glued down. That is glued down. Okay, totally losing track of what I'm doing here. I don't know. The old brain, she is just not working with me tonight. Do you notice? I know, I notice. That one almost fits. Luigi, those clay squishers are really good for making these tiles. They really work well rolling them into the clay. Squishing them into the clay. Perhaps that's where they got their name. I wish the designs were a little bit closer together. Yeah, Sonia. Hang on, I'll show you. This is a clay squisher. It's real flimsy rubber. It's got holes in it for, you can put it in a book. And they are clay squishers by Judikins. Oops, where is it? And they each have like 6 different designs on them. And you can just lay this face down in your clay, roll over it with your roller, and really, they have really cool designs. And they have, I don't know, there's maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 different sheets of those. I have several. Get out of there. Oh no. I'm going to put that right there. Oh Lord. I have that one. I actually do. For real, have those. Ay, ay, ay. I'm starting to understand that I may have too many damn stamps. See, I really do. I think you might be late on the intervention thing. Just saying. Just saying. Here's a good one for those who like to make tiles, because it's already kind of divided up into tiles. And of course I cut off, I think this is a Lari Pelveca stamp, and I want, oh man, the name, I almost said the name of the stamp. What the hell is it? It might hit me, but I think it's a Lari Pelveca, you know what I mean. The polymer clay chick, right? Put that one right there because it's the same size as that one. That one's got those orange beads in it. You can't make a good impression of your stamps. Are they cling mounted or just the sheets unmounted or wood mounted? The texture sheet with the gears on the corner. What was the name of the texture sheet with the gears? The black one I just showed you? Jen? I think that was this black one. I think that was steampunk. Yeah. It's called Industrial is the name of it. CS015 Industrial. You probably can't make that out. But that's one of the clay squishers from Judikins. Has these washers and then the steampunky stuff. That's a good one. Name of the stamp, henna stamp that you call Zentangly. Oh God. Trying to remember. Are you talking about the Zentangle stamp I said I just used today on those tiles, Jen? If that's the case, it's this one. It's a Zendangle stamp. Is that the one you mean, Denise? It's actually by Joanne Fink's Inspirations. It's called Dangle Border 2. And that's what I did this tile and these with. I'm not sure if that's the one. It's not, because this isn't Stampendous. Stampendous that I call Zentangly. Now I'm trying to think of which one you might mean. Can you tell me more? I'll try to help you out. Oh, oh, yeah, hang on. Let me think. It's a couple different ones I use for that, with the making the black and white ones. Hey, I think I made some with this one. That's a Helen Bryle stamp. That big piece next to the turquoise one on the left middle of your frame. Turquoise. The big piece next to the turquoise one on the left middle of your frame. Oh, this one? This one here? Multi-tangle stamp. Holy crap, I don't remember what I used. I used this for some. Yeah, Jean, I put it in after baking. I made a channel with a wooden skewer in the wet clay and then baked it. When it came out, I glued tiles in it. 2 tiles below the orange one that goes sideways. Oh, this. Okay. Okay, hang on. It wasn't that one. What the hell one was it? Huh. I'm a-looking. Oh, here. Is it this one? I think it's this one. It's this. Yeah, that's right here. See this? That's right there. That is the one. So that's this one, and I got no idea who made this one. Doesn't say anything. Oh, wait. Hang on. Here it is at the very bottom. Oh. No, that's just directions. Okay, it's Stampendous 2014, and the number is CRR 203. You probably cannot see that. It's CRR 203, Stampendous of 2014. Yeah, that's this one. Yeah. Yep. And see, here's that other one you guys are ordering on Amazon, that script one. That's the one. All right. Why is this so hard tonight? Anybody know? Telling you. Oh, you're just a smidge too fat. Story of my life. Don't want another black one in there. That's another black one. Oops. A little too pudgy. That one will work. But do I want to break that up like that? Yeah, that's right, Jen. I'm going to go with you guys distracting me. We'll stick with that. I like that one. There's a couple with the beads in them, Blue Jean. I just pressed the channel in them. See? While it was wet clay. Or unbaked clay, I guess I should say. And then baked them. Put some glue in there. Yeah, so I started trying to, you know, zhuzh them up a little bit instead of just having just plain tiles. And these I painted, all these light teal ones, I painted those. And, oh shit, and then I wiped away, oop, I said it again. And then I wiped away some of the paint so it came off the high spots. So that's what I did. All right. I really am distracted tonight. Like, oh, lordy. Yeah, look at you fitting right in there. Gold tile. Okay. I don't want to go all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to nip a little of this one off. Shove that puppy in there sideways. Because I don't like them all going the same direction. I like to mix it up a little bit. A little bit more. Yes, you will. Hey, Miko. Thanks for joining. There you go. You just need a little encouragement. That's going to be a pain in the ass to fit something else in there, but oh well. That's what it'll have to be. That's what it's going to have to be. And that one, I want to make sure that's straight across there. All right. Put a little orange over here. I only have a few of these orange ones, so I wanted to strategically place those around the piece. without having them bunched up so much. Uh-oh, last minute run to Michael's. No good can come from that. I really like that tile. Right there. All right. That one might go right in there. Well, it will go right in there if I put it in there, right? All right. Oh, I started putting this one in here, didn't I? That can go there. I give you permission to go there, my little tile. I'm going to go straight there, though. Not get it too cockeyed. Hey, Pam! Another Pam! No, I got this, actually I got this at Michael's. It's a little recessed wood frame. It's got hangers on the back so you can hang it either portrait or landscape. All right. This looks like a lovely spot for this tile. Right there. That way. Yes, we can't have any more Pams join or we won't know who the hell we're talking to. Just kidding, all Pams are welcome. Got to get the glue boogers out of my brush. Yep. They are fun. Of course, I'm functioning like I'm got half a brain tonight for some reason. I'm not clicking on all the old cylinders, if you know what I mean. All right, that's a little better. Okay, where are we? So I'm looking at this orange, 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 orange. Maybe put an orange one right there. And actually I have some more blank white tiles that I didn't paint that I could whip up and paint orange. I am going nuts on these tiles. That's all I've been doing lately, really. I just love them. Oh, maybe this one will go up here. Oh, look at you. Oh, but that's gonna... that won't be good. It's gonna interrupt this little space down here. Oh, you know what? I think I had a, I think I had a little something in here. Ooh, look at you. You know what? That'll work in there. I'll just cut that off right there. And use that for something else when I get in a tight spot. There you go. Right in there, baby. I kind of had in my head when I first started picturing this piece, when I did all those teal colored tiles that I painted, being kind of monochrome. And then I thought, oh, let's throw a little orange in there, which I always think. And then, of course, then I got black and gold and silver and platinum, and I strayed from my monotone. Look at you fitting right in there. Oops, hello, avalanche. So here's where I am, boxing myself into a corner. This, I could probably put that in there, but that's kind of little. I still need a lot of extra stuff to go in there if I use that one. That's why I hesitate on that one right there. I could put this one in now and just cut that little tip off. Move this away, like so. Which box, Lisa? You mean the box of my tiles or this lid thing that I'm working on? Oh, yeah. Actually, I have 3 of these. This is just my metallic box. I know. Whenever you ever know me to do anything semi-normal. I know, I know. I have a colored box, a black and white box, and a metallic box. There we go. And that's one of the little turquoise one that I put little micro beads in. I don't know if that's going to focus. Or not. Maybe not. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I don't have any little glass pieces in here yet. A couple just laying here loose on my desk. That's not going to go in that one. From my last project, oh yeah, I like the sound of them just rummaging around in there. Hey, that's kind of a cool optical contusion kind of piece. I might, do I want that there? It's kind of big though. I'll think about it. Meanwhile, I could work a couple of these little glass bits in here somewhere. Stencils, you say? Sonia. You know I have my own line of stencils out on istencils.com, correct? We may be doing another little stencil party. End of January, beginning of February, with some new releases and maybe a deal coming up. Just saying. I'm using Well Bond, Pam, to glue the tiles down. I think I'll put that little glass piece right there, actually. All right, hang on one second. I need to go to my glass stash, which is out of my reach. Grab a couple little pieces that might work in this thing. Oh, I wonder what I want to put on here. There we go. Alright, I got a couple more little bits to choose from. One of my little moon faces. That might go right up there or somewhere, I don't know. Oh, the tool, that's the Activa slab roller. It's this little ditty, and it is wonderful. It's got these little guides. You get 4 sets of guides. This is the 1/8 one. That's what I roll most of my tiles at. Yeah, it's on Amazon for like 12 bucks, I think. Activa. Activa slab roller, and it comes with a PVC roller and 4 sets of these guides, and it's just this little plastic tray. But I'm telling you, if it wasn't for that, there'd be a whole lot more being said down here than hell damn and shit, let me tell you. Oh mercy, you do not know. I'll use these for when I get in a little pinch somewhere and need a little pop, something. Alright, let's see what I got here. Alright. Alright. There's some of that. I might put you. Let's see what I got here. Might put you right there. Oh, where the hell? Oh, hell, I'm back in the water. Yeah, Denise, I know. not sure how much the pasta rollers are. I got mine at Michael's with a 40 or 50% off coupon. But I don't remember how much it was, honestly. Too much orange, too much orange. I need some orange for down in here later. Gotta save that little, save my little orange bit there. Okay. Oh, hello, lover. Do I want to put you there? I know. Turn the channel, right? Oh, God. Well, what are you going to do? Can't make them all happy all the time. Oh, crap. I'll just lock myself out again. There we go. I still think that might be too big. Too big, maybe. Too much gold. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I need some more black and white checks. See, here's my other boxes. Here's my colored box. Oop. Here's another one I beaded, Blue Jean. It's got the little channel in there. Oops, hello. Where the hell is the camera? Here we go. Oops, said it again. It's got beads in it. And, yeah, this is my colored tile box. And this is my black and white tile box. I might need more black and white in here. Might be what I need to do. That may be what I need to do, people. I need more checks, I think. Kind of looks like a crazy alien eye. Maybe put that one in there. Here's one that I use, that black, what's that stuff called? The rub and buff on a piece of white tile. That's not bad. That one's kind of a little thin though. I'm not going to, oops, see? Thin and just snapped it in half. Damn Wheaties. Oh, that's a black and white one where I put a little piece of steampunky stuff in there. See it stuck in there? In the clay. I might use that one in there. Oh, that one really looks like an eyeball. That one just looks like a crazy man looking at something with the nose and all. What the hell stamp was that? Oh, and these, I used that black rub and buff to hit the high points on those. I had some leftover white clay, and I crumpled up some multicolored foil leaf into it, and then the high points I hit with the black rub and buff. They look kind of cool, actually. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. We'll throw it out there. We shall see. Might need that little stick. Oh, what are you doing in the white box? Foul. You go in the color box. Don't be screwing me up now. Okay, definitely need some more black and white tiles. Yeah, Lisa, I did, I think 2 streams ago. They're on YouTube too. Where I made some tiles. And then I did one where I was tiling a box, I think. And then here we are doing this. Whatever we're doing. There's another face. What the hell? It's like my tiles are watching me. I'm clearly going to need a drink. Too bad I don't drink. More than I do drink. Alright. I need some of these little... Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Some of these little grout sticks that I made. I will be needing you, little grout stick. It's kind of green. Alright, let's try with this bunch that I have out here now. Good Lord. Get off of there. See what the hell I'm doing, people. Lordy, lordy. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to expand either, and I've almost taken over the whole basement between my lamp work gear and all this stuff. God bless Dave. Bless his heart. Need a littler piece of that. We'll go somewhere. Oops. You're a little too big. That way you look crooked. So many options. I'm just like... Pretty soon I'm going to abandon the thinking. Start gluing stuff down like a crazy woman. Let's see. Now, why don't I put you there? Only because I can. For no other reason. All right. Wait a minute, hang on. Where was the box at Michael's? Yeah, Pam, no, it was by the, Oh, where the hell can I tell you it was? It was by the unfinished wood pieces, like where you find all the unpainted stuff. Over that way. Does that make sense? Oh, look at this little one. I painted that one kind of differently. I'll put this little booger. Oh, look at you. Oh, come to mommy just at the right time, little tile. We'll slide you right in there, little one. Another little pop of orange. I think I'm going to put you right there. Use a little orange in there. No, it was plain unfinished wood, Pam. I sanded it, gessoed it, sanded it, gessoed it, and then painted it gold. So far, I've only painted the inside gold because I wanted to get started. I'll paint everything out here gold, but I think I'm going to black and white check around this raised edge here. Because I like black and white checks. That's all I can tell you. Whoops, upside down. Oop, no, right side up. So I will get down to smaller little pieces like this that I break off and put in the tight spots. Who asked that? Sonia? But in the places that are too small for that, I'll put a little bit of glossy accents and then sprinkle it with micro beads. Real fine micro beads. I'm going to turn this upside down for a minute so I can kind of get a grip on what the hell I'm doing here. Now see, that little piece will go almost right in there. And when I do this, it will go in there by jiggities. I bet you will. This way or this way? Right there. Patty, do you remember the Etsy store you got the black and white tiles from? Somebody else. I gave that link to somebody else too, Eugene. Actually, it's on my Inky Obsessions Facebook page, and she even, I copied the girl there when people were ordering tiles from her. Hang on, you know what? Let me pop out to Etsy and look it up for you. Hang on, stand by. I want to say designs by some. Purchases. Hang on, almost there. Designs by Shell B. Hang on, I'll throw you a link. Here we go. There you go, Eugene. She's got a bunch of different glass tiles out there. But that's the Designs by Shell B. Oh, you bet, Eugene. Let's see. See these little grout sticks that I make in all different sizes? See, a place like this, that will actually fit in there. Now I have to cut it, but that will fit in there because that's really too big to grout, I think, for the way I like it to look. And I still will have to run a little line of beads next to it, but That's pretty dang close. Right there. I'll stick you right in there. See, that took up a lot of that hole. Now I got just that little smidge left in there. Just catching up on the chat. No stroke yet. So, you know, that can go right in there. But I'd like to have a different color because that's kind of matchy. Oh, but look at that little piece of black and white. I'll cut that off right there. And that will take up a good bit of that gap. Right there. Where is it? Hello. There it is. Groovy. Groovy. I need to get these beaded turquoise ones in here. They must go in here somewhere, somehow. Oh, hell no, I'm upside down. What the hell am I doing? Oops, look at you. Now you won't fit. Oh, you rat bastard, you. Oh, you won't like that either. Oh, lordy. I'm going to make that work right there. There's one of the beaded tiles with the tone-on-tone kind of beads, Lugene. Those tiles were just like screaming out for that, with those little channels like that they fit perfectly in there. Oop, I think I'll put you right there. Little teeny orange tile. Yep, I got another orange one left. I'll save that for somewhere in this vicinity. Oops. More glue. Ew, hell, where was I going to put that? Right there. Seems like a good idea. See, this is why it pays to try to follow the chat, because I just looked up and see something about some sort of a zombie apocalypse. Like, what in the hell is going on now? Turned my back for 1 minute and there's a zombie apocalypse. Oh yeah, well bond. You're Pam. You're in Canada, aren't you? Beaver Dog Pam. I don't know why I think you're in Canada. Maybe that's why, because it's pretty well known in the States. That's also the brand of the mastic that I put down over the wood before I painted, is Well Bond. I get it on Amazon. Oh, talking about the Grimm and the Walking Dead. Ew, zombies. I don't do Walking Dead. Oh, no can do, kids. It's too spooky for me. I really like this one. This one's going in there somewhere. And right there, I believe, is your somewhere little tile. I like this one. Oh, I'll spend your money, Pam. Don't you worry about that, honey. That I can help you out with. That's kind of pretty. I'm going to put that up against here. Knowing that most of my grout sticks are, the blacks are the metallics. I can plan to put one in here next to the blue instead of over here next to that checkerboard. And get a little bit more contrast. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Glass. Put you right there, little tile. You know what? I just, as far as the size of the tiles, sometimes the stamp I use determines the size of the tiles. For instance, like this is one of my favorite stamps, and you'll see those tiles in just about every piece I've done. They're all over in here. I love that tribal, swirly, batik-y kind of a pattern. So this one just screams, you know, to be cut just like this, right? And get those size tiles. What I have started to do lately is to cut this way. So you get a little mixed bag. Instead of one tile with the one pattern, you get a streak of it. So this one, that determines the size of the tile there. But I try to keep in mind that I'm going to need all different sizes of bits and pieces to get in all these little nooks and crannies. And I just try to make a ton of different sizes for, you know, any contingency that comes up. I'll have a tile that fits. Almost. But when it gets down to it, when I get to the point where I'm putting beads down for the little grout lines, when my grout sticks are, you know, when I'm past the point of being able to use my grout sticks, it's pretty small spots that's being used in there, so. E6000, you know what? That's really good glue, but I hate using that stuff. It's so sticky and hard to use, I think. At least that's what I found. And whenever I squeeze the tube to get a little bit out, it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming out of there, and I just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not coordinated enough to use it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. think I'll put that one in there. I'm kind of liking these ones that I painted gold. What colors of clay? Mostly black and white. Yep, almost all black and white. And then I color it with either, you know, these pigments or Pearl-Ex, or the Rub and Buff tubes. That works well on them. Paint them. Now this clay was actually a turquoise clay that I used, and then I just hit it with some platinum colored pigment on there. Oh, look at you. You almost fit right in there, you little rascal. But yeah, they're mostly, it's mostly all black and white. I'm going to put that one in there for that little pop of black in that area. Yeah, Pam, you can use Inka Gold and that kind of stuff on the clay as well. You sure can. Oh, you almost fit in there, you little rascal. I might cut you down, actually. Oop, almost. You know, varmint. You might as well cooperate, because one way or the other, I can tell you, you are going in there. Now you're just pissing me off. Oops, another one. Are you? Oh, good Lord. Sheesh. Finally, now I don't even know if I want it there. Changed my mind after all that dicking around. Oops. Lord knows. She didn't want to hear that one. Oops, that's upside down. It fits this way. There we go. Alright, get in there, my little friend. Alright, let's see. Will you go there, my little friend? Crap. Ah. I don't want to cut this one if there's beads in there. I could kind of put you right there. I might just put you right there. How about that? It's a good thing you guys are here, because I'd be talking to the beads. I mean the tiles. Whether you were here or not, I'd be doing the same thing. Cussing them if they don't fit. Let's here. Too big, too big. Oops. Almost, but I think I need something black. At least black-ish in that area, don't I? Too close to the other checks. Too light. Oh. Okay, back into the metallic box. Oh, maybe this one. Hang on. I got stuff over here too. Oh, diamond glaze. I have some of that, but I haven't used it for this. I've just been using it with crystal accents. That's a cool stamp. Got a lot of texture in it. But I don't have anywhere to put it now. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. We will do that with you. Will I put you there? And you this way, my little friend? No. Alright. Another amputation. Oh hell, I'm holding this upside down. Watch me lop a digit off on camera. Rhyming Netley. Yeah. Somebody hang up and call Dave and tell him to call 911. Alright. You shall go there, my friend. Oops, get off there. Too big. A little too small. A little too teal. Okay, what I have to do is get further away from this to see what I think I need there. Huh, okay. And I still do not have that answer. I do not. That might go. I might be able to trim that one down a little bit. I really wanted this one with beads in there, but I'm getting like I have actually made that impossible at this point to put that one in there. Ooh, I like this. Like, ooh, in a good way. See, that's one of those ones I cut out of that stamp I was showing you with the tiles that I cut vertically instead. So I get a little piece of all those tiles in there. Pam, I get mine at... It's called OOAK, like oak with an extra O, OOAK Art Emporium, I think it's called, or Artists Emporium. They have a ton of mini beads, I mean micro beads. They have glass ones, metallic ones. I prefer the metallic ones now that I've used them for a while. That's the way I'm going to go when I buy more, is get all metallic ones. The glass ones, while they're pretty, when you put them on, they're a little bit translucent. And I don't know, it just, I don't like them as much. Yes, Pam. Oh, one of a kind, dude. Missed that. Missed that cue. Yes, it's online. I think it's OOAK Art Emporium or OOAK Artists Emporium or something to that effect. Nope, why do I keep trying that? That's not going to go there. I know it isn't. I know you're not. Okay, now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. And I need more glue. There you go. That's it, Sonia. That's the link. And they have all different kinds. And they're really great to work with. They're very quick shipping and really great customer service. I did talk to them one time and I don't remember why. Very helpful and nice. Which I appreciate. Oh yeah, Barb, hi, they're polymer clay. They're all made out of polymer clay. Every last one of them. Okay, let's see here. All right, I'm going to put you right there. A little black and white check. Oops. Oh, Eileen, the one of a kind is down due to illness. Oh. And that little stick kind of goes right in there. Laurie might use something grout, or does she not need it? She does different things when there's grout that is needed, or sometimes she doesn't use grout. And one of the things she does when she doesn't use grout is she paints the background. Like I have this gold metallic in here, and if there's any spaces between any of the tiles, you see the metallic gold. She will also, I've seen her actually use grout in her book. But I think she used a lot of glass tiles in that. I'm not sure about the polymer, how that would work, honestly. And she uses the little micro beads with the glossy accents as well. See, this looks like a little stick, but it's too fat. And when you try to start cutting these small ones, That gets a little trickier. Trickier by the minute. Thanks, Pamela. Okay, now work with me, tiles. Let's see if I can cut this one down without losing it. Oops, almost. There we go. Don't fight me, tile, because Mama will win. Hey, Sandy. Yes, Barb, it's a wall hanging. It's got little hooks on the back that it can go either portrait or landscape. It's kind of hard to see. I'm kind of zoomed in. But you can hang it either way. I'm going this way because of this tile and then this one at the foot that I put there that kind of, I don't know, I kind of like the way they looked. And it's recessed. I painted all the inside, the bottom, and the inside of this lip gold. And I'm going to frame it. I'm going to paint the back and the sides gold. And I'm going to black and white check this border when I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Okay, let's see here. Boy, oh boy. There we go. That'll take a little bit of this space up. Get in there. There you go. Yep. Pulled it back out. Yeah, this piece came from Michael's. It's back in the unfinished wood section. Found a little smidge to go in here. Get in there, Mama. Yep. Don't fight me. You did fit in there, I thought. Didn't you? There we go. Just need a little coaxing. Whew. That will fit right in there with a little modification. Oh, where did I have that? Right there? Yeah. No, they're not really, Sonia, they're not really hard to make. You just take, when the clay's raw, just cut real fine little slices. And Viola, you got yourself a grout stick. That one's a little big. I'll try to trim some of that. They are tricky though, Sonia. I will say, when you're oh damn, I broke it. When you're handling the clay, when it's raw, to get them to lay straight on the tray when you're putting them in the oven. But what I do is I'll lay them out, and then I'll take my blade and I'll go in on the tray and I'll try to like square them up a little bit if they're wiggly. But I will say that when they're thin like that, they do have a little bit of play in them that you can kind of bend them just a little bit to get them to fit in there, if you're lucky. This one broke in half on me. There we go, that little bit will fit in there. And then this little piece, I'll just piece it back in there and try that right there. See how that goes. There we go. Oops. All right, let's see what else we got here. Here's kind of what we're looking at so far. You can see those little bits of gold there that I still have to fill in. And around this arch and up here. But I'm about to make that happen. Somehow. This one will work right there, I believe. And then I got to figure out what color beads do I want to put in here for the grout. When I do that, sometimes what I'll do to make grout sticks is if I have like a hunk of clay, left over, I'll roll it out and then I'll put a piece of foil over it, and then roll the foil and it crackles the foil, and then slice it in little sticks, and then I get a whole bunch of these. Oops. And then those are good to use for grout sticks too. Let's see. Not too big. I'm going to cut you right there. Okay. I can use that. Yeah, this is Sculpey 3. Clay. Let's see. How far off are you? You know, I don't know enough to tell you what the difference is, but I can tell you the Sculpey 3, I can condition that by hand. I think I had some regular Sculpey that was a little bit more difficult, but I do have some Fimo, because when I first started doing this, they had really cool colors, and I didn't realize all I would really need is black and white mostly. So I got some of those really cool colors of Fimo. Gosh darn, that stuff is hard. I had a hard time even doing it in my, getting it conditioned in my pasta machine. And it was still really crumbly coming out of there and very hard to get an impression on. And I thought, screw it, I'm done with that. So I haven't used it. I got a bunch of it sitting in a box that I will not be using. I might use it one day for something, I don't know, but I don't know if I had old Fimo, I don't know what kind of Fimo it was, but I did not have good luck with that, I can tell you. Oops, lost my spot. Where was I going to mark that? There we go. You want to try to fill in these as much as you can, because when there's a decent gap there, that really does take a lot of glossy accents and a lot of those little micro beads. Yeah, some of these, the metallic ones that you see like this one, this big one, those are Mona Lisa precious metal powders. And I've used some Pearl-Ex. These are mostly either the Mona Lisa powders or paint. Like the orange ones are painted and wiped back. And these turquoise ones, they're painted and wiped back with a baby wipe to get it off the high spots. So I left the color down in the deeper points of the stamps. Okay, now yep. No. Oh crap, where did you go? Uh-oh, on the floor. There we go. Now where was I going to put you? Right there. Ha ha. Perfection. These grout sticks save me though. Good Lord, it's 9:45. I got 15 minutes left. Well, I can tell you we are not going to finish this tonight. But I will put pictures on my Facebook page, my art Facebook page, when I'm done. If you guys aren't, if you're on Facebook and aren't on my Facebook art page, check it out. It's Inky Obsessions. And I'll have pictures. Actually, I uploaded like 400 and some pictures of all my tile stuff that I've been working on. And I was behind on uploading my photos. But you can find them there. I don't make jewelry, Barb, out of the polymer clay. I don't make any jewelry now at all, actually. I used to, and hopefully one day we'll go back to it. I'm a lamp worker. I make lamp work glass beads and made my own sterling silver and glass bead jewelry. But I started playing with this stuff and haven't had my torch on forever. Ah, dang it. Did that break too short? Oh, no, that's good. Patti, there's a real beauty here. Oh, thanks, Lou Jean. Patti, some of us would love to see you grout a few areas. You've not shown that yet. Did I show that on my other video? Hang on, I can, I'll show you real quick what I do. Oh, the hardest part is figuring out which color bead I want to use. Let me grab my beads, see if I can decide on a color. If you see how I'm boxed in here tonight, I started cleaning up and I have this huge bag of trash that I'm still donating to. Okay, so here's my little assortment of micro beads. Let me get these out of the way. Oh, hell. Okay, so here's my piece and here's my beads. And that's the turquoise metallic. I don't have any orange beads. These are the closest I have to orange. And they're called gold. I'm kind of out of frame there, aren't I? There's always black. That's too yellow. Too silver. These, of course, aren't for grout, but look how yummy they are. They're holeless beads. I have them smaller, but they're still kind of big for the grout stuff. Wow, not too many choices with this. Okay. Let me see, what else do I have? These are metallic. What are these called? Bronze. It's kind of hard to tell when you can't see the tiles underneath of them. These are too light. I don't like those. These are really fine. These are 0.75. I have some 0.9. No, these are 0.6. I thought I had 0.9. Maybe they're not. 0.6 millimeter. That's probably the smallest. Although these are 0.75. Bronze. I wonder what that would look like. I don't like that one. This one is... These are bronze, but they're just a little bit bigger bead. No, microbeads do not have holes. Black. I always like black, but I don't like black there. Turquoise. There's a lot of turquoise on there. Those have, I don't know if you guys can tell that. It's almost like a purple cast to these bronze. Not loving that. Those are the AB finish. So, those are teal. These are called Aztec Gold, but they're the closest to the orange. And these are the metallic teal, 0.9. These are 0.9. I think it's between these two. And I'm thinking with all the turquoise, I think I'm going to go with these. So all you do is take your glossy accents, and I'll do an area up in here where I know I have to do. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit closer for you guys. Let's try that. I don't have any copper. Copper would be great, wouldn't it? Don't have copper. That's the closest I got. So you just take your glossy accents. Oops. Drop it on your tiles. Let's see. Oh, hell, my hole's stuck. That's the one thing I don't like about this stuff. I can never keep it unstuck. Surely there's a trick. I have not found it. Okay. So I just go in all these little tiny holes. See all this gold paint around the bottom? Right? And just fill those little channels up with glossy accents. And of course, it's liquid. It'll take the shape of all these oddball triangles. I probably shouldn't be doing this much of a spot up here. But what the hell. Ooh, I said that dreaded H word again. Probably going to go to hell for saying it. These are called Aztec Gold. They kind of have an orange coppery cast to it. And I usually put a little... catch pan underneath it here so I can retrieve my beads. So see how I got all these little channels filled up with the, see that grayish glossy accents in there, and then just trickle these on. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Let them sit there for a second. Sometimes I tap them a little bit, like in these big areas. Right, and then Viola, you got yourself some bead grout. Right? And that's all you do. You just keep going and going. I actually like this part. I don't know why, but I do. And I usually have to go over it a couple times because inevitably I always end up missing spots that I didn't notice the first go around. Oops, we'll stop in 3 minutes. You know what? The recording will stop in 3 minutes, but stand by and I'll come back on live for a minute and just show you a couple more little spots. And then what I do is take, where the hell did I put it? I know I brought one out. There. Like one of these little bead trays thingies. And shake all the beads down there and then go pick them up. Put them back in the jar. Oh, sorry, I was off camera. This zoomed in like this. I'm really screwed up with my shot. Scoop them up and pour them back in. So that's what I do. Merry Christmas, Lou Jean and Pam, everybody. Merry Christmas, everyone. You know, that's another little gripe I have. Let me tell you about that one in my next couple minutes left. The whole politically correct thing about saying happy holidays, because there are other holidays other than Christmas. And that is true, and I respect all of those and all that good stuff. However, I personally have a lot of Jewish friends. They all celebrate Christmas. I have a lot of black friends. They all celebrate Christmas, not Kwanzaa. So they all say Merry Christmas to me, but I feel weird like I can't say Merry Christmas to people I don't really know, but I'm making a movement. I celebrate Christmas. Most people I know celebrate Christmas. The hell with it, I'm saying Merry Christmas. And I said hell again. That can't be good. Anyway, that's my grape for the day. My holiday grape. Actually, I think all the rest of these I'm just gonna seed bead my little brains out here. Or not seed beads. Let's see, I could have easily put a piece of grout stick in there. But I kind of like a little pop of color that it's giving it. Yeah, you can get those little bead trays, I'm sure, at just about any bead shop. They're really handy, though. Bet you can get them on Amazon.